As our day-to-day routine changes, many of us are feeling the impacts of COVID-19, even if we aren't yet directly affected by the virus or considered to be in a high-risk category. Even if we're not affected by the virus, we are being encouraged to stay home more and engage in physical distancing. Scientists are suggesting we don't change our behavior to avoid getting infected, but rather we assume we are infected and behave accordingly to prevent transmission to others. However, we know that spending time at home with little to no social contact can take a toll on our mental health. So here are some tips on dealing with isolation and loneliness. 1. Reframe the problem. Rather than focusing on the negative aspects of staying home during this period, look at the ways in which it can be a positive opportunity. For example, you can get a head start on some of your spring cleaning around the house, tackle those other to-do lists that you never quite seem to get to, or do other at-home activities that make you feel good. 2. Validate your feelings. Humans are inherently social creatures and thrive on human connection. So it makes sense that we'd be feeling lonely during a period of social distancing. Don't be hard on yourself for the feelings that come up. All feelings are valid. Just remember that our feelings do not dictate reality. So for example, feeling lonely doesn't mean you are in this alone. 3. Manage anxiety. Anxiety is a natural response in the face of a public health emergency, and it provides the function of motivating us to prepare and seek out support, both of which are important actions during this time. However, it's important to thoughtfully prepare and not allow this to turn into panic. Mindfulness practice, deep breathing, and cognitive behavioral therapy approaches are all effective ways to manage anxiety. 4. Use psychological practices to manage stress. It's important to be realistic in your assessment of concern, so ensure you're obtaining accurate information about confirmed cases and risk in your area. Try not to catastrophize. Instead, focus on what you can do and accept the things you cannot change. Keeping a daily gratitude journal can help you focus your thoughts on positive things in your life. 5. Stay connected. Manage your feelings of isolation and loneliness by staying connected through digital communication. Technology is often seen as a threat to social connection, but it doesn't have to be. Text communication often doesn't feel the same as an in-person connection, but now we have so many ways to video chat that can bring us together. 6. Maintain a regular routine and engage in healthy lifestyle activities. Maintaining a daily routine can help us preserve a sense of order and purpose in our lives, despite the unfamiliarity of isolation. Try to include regular daily activities, such as work, exercise, and learning, even if they must be executed remotely. It's also important to get enough sleep, eat well, and exercise when you are physically capable of doing so. Try to avoid or minimize using alcohol or drugs as a way to cope with the stresses. If needed, consider virtual online options for therapy. And 7, keep perspective. Remember that it's normal to feel a myriad of emotions, including anxiety, loneliness, boredom, frustration, and even anger. But remind yourself that the social distancing and isolation period will eventually end. For now, it's important to continue to work together as communities to keep one another safe.